Hi, my loves. This is Gemma with your March 13th new moon and planetary energies readings. This new moon emerges to unite you with your sacred other, the soul. The last full moon on February 27th began to stir comforts, especially resting in ego creations. I really want to emphasize that this moon is going to be a secondary reflection from the February 27th. So a lot of our lunar cycles will take us to another level and then unfold deeper. And that's really what's happening on this new moon. But also this new moon is creating a stabilization within healing. It's also moving from December's energy in which we were unfolding more dharmic gifts through wisdom and inner soul and really pushing this inner soul focus forward. And this new moon is going to help take us to another plane. There was a push to connect deeper to spiritual love and unfold the soul. It marked the point of the new plane of manifestation. So on February 27th, new moon we hit a pinnacle within the collective in which we were moving forward to a new plane of manifestation, and the past was no longer a reference point. So the more we reference back to the past, the more it's going to create karmic dissonance. Again, this year is a heavily karmic and Saturnian guided year. It's going to unfold karma and unfold a lot of delusion throughout the year. So let's get back into it. From the full moon on the 27th until this new moon, the individual self has gone through many shifts. This may have created changes in relationships, relationship status, possibly endings, and has stirred another level of personal responsibility and awakening. The energetic stirring is intended to train the self in forging the power from the light of the soul. Therefore, this lunation will heavily mark a new beginning of this attunement. The moon really playing a focal point in bringing these energies forward. The moon will come into a specific pedigree between Aquarius and Pisces. But make no mistake, this Piscean energy is very, very impactful in this lunar unfolding. As the moon rises into the space in between Aquarius and Pisces, between the zodiac signs, it will create more space for healing, new creations, and embracing the soul self. I also want you to understand we come from a sign that is airy, Aquarius, into a water sign. So Aquarius being its energy being expansive and undefined will help us move into not only healing, but also immersion. So you understand that when we undefine the consciousness, when we break away from the past, when we start to move into unfolding a deeper spiritual love, a connection to unconditional love, we come into immersion with ourselves, our true self, our soul self, as well as divine consciousness. So when the moon moves in this place, it will expand one's sense of self, their material world, very quickly. Everything that is being moved out is for your highest. During these challenging conjunctions, remember Mars and Rahu are in Taurus together, Rahu being the north node of the moon, and Venus is combust the sun in Pisces. So there's a lot of planetary action going on. During these challenging conjunctions, you are being up-leveled exponentially, up-leveled internally. In order for the material world to shift, the inner world must shift. So it is reflected externally. What you see is what is created from within. I know this can be trying, but these challenges will have you rise into great strength, personal empowerment, and it's a fast track to your next level. Many of you will begin to realize many of your dreams. In this space, remember the fundamental law of energy that like attracts like. If someone has moved out of your material reality, it was no longer a match for your next level of manifestation. Situations are shifting quickly within many levels of your world. This moon wants us to dissolve the comfort seeking, the external gratification, and the needing another to adhere to the prerequisites that define our sense of security. Let me emphasize this again, my loves. The comfort seeking is having a reverberation. Are we hiding behind our own personal comforts? Are we seeking manifestation of material comforts? Are we too settled in our own comforts? Because it is out of the comfort zone that we find the true power of our being. And a lot of this is going to move out, and it's going to get really uncomfortable. On a collective level, this will urge you to be blinded by the light of the soul. Nothing else will matter. Gratification and glorification will fall short. This is really, Venus conjunction the sun here is really working that any external creation is going to be thwarted. It really wants us to move from the light of the soul, and Venus will then, because it is so close to the sun, everything that is the external way of Venusian energy will really fall short. This moon will bring these comforts into healing. The theme of comforts will unfold on multiple levels. Comforts within relationships, comforts with job, personal comfort, staying in your comfort zone. Any attachments to staying comfortable or flaunting material comforts as identification will be quickly impacted by the light of the sun. It will not derive the same effects, reactions, and dissatisfaction is to be expected. Rise above all of this. As the planetary energies are awakening us, they are showing how comforts can make us beholden and thusly can hold us back from growth. As we work with these planetary energies, the light of the soul will unfold on a greater level. This collective shift will cause one to see their inner beauty, the true beauty of life. Again, it's moving with this Venusian in conjunction solar energy. It will work with your creative abilities from inner strength. I want to emphasize something else that is coming through, my loves, is that a lot of you will be sensing as we're moving from this Aquarius to Piscean nature, this in-between space, many of you will be called upon not taking on other people's shit. Excuse my language. But you will be also noticing the ways that you hold on to or take other people's projections or opinions or anything from the external as a gauge against love for yourself, as a gauge of how you hold yourself and a gauge of how you create within this world. That too is shifting. There's nothing that you can hide behind anymore. And so your relationship of how you hold others' words in relationship to how you create your reality is going to shift. Take the time to go within. And of course, as always, give yourself so much love and compassion. Internal shifts, collective shifts, and conscious shifts on multiple levels is not easy, but it is so worth it. All right, let's get back into it. There will be an immense healing, and many of you will learn how to heal the hidden stories within the layers of consciousness. Many of your healing abilities will rise to another level. All you healers out there, both in your personal commitment and in your capabilities, this is really moving you to another level. As this moon emerges, she will bring forth greater willpower from the heart and show how to apply the hidden wisdom from within. The gate of the unconscious will be crossed, and Jupiterian energy will be synergistically nullify negative ego effects. Let me emphasize this. The Jupiter is in Dhanishta. If you don't know, check out my video on YouTube, really emphasizing how this Jupiter in this nakshatra until May 22nd is really helping the spiritual journey. So anything that is ego infiltrating is going to be nullified. I want you to use this wisdom effect because Jupiter is moving away from Saturn and it's moving closer towards Aquarius. You are able to apply this inner wisdom, this expansive wisdom, this quantum wisdom of being one with everything on multiple levels of your consciousness. This in and of itself will allow you to see behind your own personal programs, your own narratives, and others. It is untethered wisdom that is not reliant on the past, but allows you to see through into the truth of what is. Use this wisdom to unfold your own wisdom. This way of seeing and being is really going to be so helpful in your manifestations and your growth. The mind will transition to oneness. This oneness wisdom from Jupiter, and it's not going to support intellect that creates neediness or selfish gains. It's really going to support the service for all and the service for the highest. The relationship with time and space has shifted. Again, check my other videos if you want, but time-space reality is how we hold our memories, and us in space, how we create. This is going to impact how you hold your memories and how you hold others within your mental recollection. This is going to affect how you are creating karmas and how you are fulfilling karmas and how you're actually seeing beyond old patterns that we were once blinded to. This will work to create an incredible amount of healing. So new material realities, new manifestations, new relationships with yourself and others, new relationships with how you hold yourself in this manifested world will arise, and it will become into a highest form of truth from the heart. The healing that is unfolding with these planetary energies is so unique. The new moon is creating peace within oneself. And I really want to emphasize there is a push for harmony. So using the Jupiter energies to see beyond these things will allow you to be in harmony with whatever is and not hold yourself reliant to it. It'll also enable you to have unconditional love for self. And again, that manifestation, that really up-leveling you to another level. This is major healing through recognition and awakening. This new moon will create this inner peace. It will allow you to dissolve old hurts, grudges, and it's recreating how we hold ourselves in the wisdom of oneness. This dissolution will create cohesion with the soul self and a cohesion with one's highest goals. Immersion into understanding and immersion into your inner light. This is where we're having this lovely cosmic Piscean energy that is not only nourishing us, but recreating us. It allows us to kill away what cannot help us and really rise into a whole new level. Use this new moon to channel the depth of your power. Rise from the willpower of the heart and release any falsification, especially those that we hold around materiality or beauty or beautification. It is really the beauty of inner light that is your greatest radiance. Sending you all so much love. For more resources, you can check out my website at gemmasalento.com, or as always, you can book a reading. I'll make sure to include the links below, and be sure to follow me on Instagram for daily lunar insights and daily energetic reads. So much love to you all. Happy new moon and many blessings. Ciao.